UK government postpones transition to 𝗖𝗎𝗍 because of concerns about systemic failures. On Wednesday, the 4th of December 2024, 𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗨𝗡𝗜𝗧𝗬 MP, the Minister for Migration and Citizenship, has issued a statement. A new media fact sheet was also published. Apparently, 3.1 million people have obtained 𝗖𝗎𝗍𝗬s between March and November this year. Ministers will postpone a full transition to 𝗖𝗎𝗍𝗬s, a move welcomed by community groups and seen as an acknowledgement of the digital-only system's flawed implementation. The decision comes amidst growing concerns about the system's ability to safeguard migrants' rights, prevent travel chaos, and avoid leaving UK residents stranded abroad. The digital-only system has left many residents facing a bureaucratic nightmare. Tens of thousands of people have had their online status mixed up with that of someone else, rendering it useless to prove their rights. In some cases, people with indefinite leave to remain discovered their 𝗖𝗎𝗍 inaccurately showed that they had an expired status. The minister stated that, "We remain concerned that some of the risks of the rollout, particularly to those making the transition from BRPs and legacy documents, were not clearly identified and managed under the previous administration, and have been consulting stakeholders on other issues raised by them, along with the wider concern that this change could lead to another windrush." Today's statement says, "Those holders of legacy documents, such as passports containing ink stamps or a vignette sticker, will still be able to prove their rights as they do today, where their legacy documents currently permit them to do so, including for proving the right to rent or for travel to the UK. It should be noted that stamps and expired passports have not been acceptable to prove the right to work since 2014. The position for legacy document holders does not change at the end of the year, but we encourage them to transition to 𝗖𝗎𝗍𝗬s by making a no-time limit (NTL) application to access the significant benefits that 𝗖𝗎𝗍𝗬s bring to customers. However, we have also listened to concerns about the risk to customers who are traveling after the 31st of December, where their underlying status has not expired. In order to smooth the transition to 𝗖𝗎𝗍𝗬s, we have decided to allow carriers to accept a BRP or EUSS-BRC expiring on or after the 31st of December 2024 as valid evidence of permission to travel until at least the 31st of March, and this date will be kept under review. Customers traveling in the early part of the year are therefore advised to continue carrying their expired BRP, as this will add to the range of checking options already available to carriers. The statement essentially says, feel free to print out the grant of permission email and 𝗖𝗎𝗍𝗬 profile page, but you can't use it to provide your status. The minister also says this. BRP holders are also able to retain their expired BRPs for their own records, and legacy document holders who make the switch to an 𝗖𝗎𝗍𝗬 will also still have their physical documents as evidence of their immigration status. Customers can continue to use the online right-to-work and rent services, which have been used by millions of people for over 2 years to prove their rights. This includes using an expired BRP to access these services, provided the person has valid immigration status. More information on this process is available at https://www.gov.uk/guidance/online-immigration-status-𝗖𝗎𝗍𝗬.